Starting in the entryway, I did add something in here, and it's these lights with these little Christmas trees in them. These are from the Dollar Spot many years ago. Again, the Dollar Spot was where it was at. I don't feel like they have stuff like this anymore, but they do sell this in a longer strand in the regular threshold section. I don't remember how long it is, but it's much longer than this, and I think maybe next year I'll buy more because I love these lights. They are battery operated. They don't have a timer though. I'm not sure about the new ones, if they have a timer or anything, but definitely recommend these. They're so cute. See, I'm really short, but there's the tree, and I love these. So cute, and I just use push pins to keep them up on the wall. Besides that, everything else in the space has stayed the same. My hooks, our stockings are full now for Christmas. We've got Santa's magic key waiting for Christmas Eve for him to come. And then the trees, the little scene with Santa meeting Jesus, and my bow up on the mirror. And then Santa's sled or sleigh, whichever one it is, and my 'Twas the Night Before Christmas pillow. These are the lights that go around our door. I have to plug them in right here because we do not have an outdoor outlet. I also forgot to show this. I put a little jingle bell on our door, so every time the door opens, it jingles. And obviously the best part of this space is Tilly's picture in her Santa hat. So sweet. Moving into the main living space, this has all stayed the same. Same blankets and pillows. Most of them are from Target. I linked them in my previous video, and I will also link them in this video. I love my array of pillows this year, and actually only one of them is new. These are both Hearth and Hand from previous years, Hearth and Hand from previous year, previous Studio McGee, Threshold, Kirkland's, Hearth and Hand, World Market, Home Goods, and Studio McGee. These two blankets are Hearth and Hand, and this one is new Studio McGee this year, and that pillow is the new one I purchased this year. I will say I absolutely adore this blanket, but it sheds so bad. Like, this is all red tinted because there's fuzz from this blanket. I want to wash and dry it, try to get some of the lint off of it, but oh my gosh, it sheds like crazy. It's worth it to me because I still love the blanket, but just beware if you would like to purchase this. This is so cute. I like that it has some subtle pops of red and then some green to match in with my traditional decor that I have. And then to tie in with that brown over here, I have this very old blanket from many years ago. And then it's got the red and green as well. The coffee table, I have some antique books that I purchased, and they have red and gold to tie in with everything. And then I have a Hearth and Hand candle from last year or 2 years ago maybe. My scalloped Studio McGee candle snuffer, love that. I really want to get the brass stick lighter from the new Hearth and Hand line for spring. I cannot believe their spring lines are already out. These are a Kirkland's find this year. These are candles I probably won't burn, so I can keep using them every year. And then Old Hearth and Hand, Old Hearth and Hand. Threshold or Studio McGee? I can't remember. Threshold. They should bring these back. They're really pretty. And then these I bought over the summer. And these pages are sprayed red on the edges. Even more festive. I have sheer curtains, so I have lights behind those to make it even more festive. And then on the wall sconces, I added red bows that I handmade. I showed how to make these bows in my previous video. I just have all the bows this year. Like I've said before, I love that trend. And then this is the whole gallery wall. We've got a picture of some vintage books and a candle, Ethan and Tilly, a Christmas tree with an ornament, Santa's sleigh, Santa with a moose in the snow. I love this picture. We've got some nutcrackers, my basic horse picture, and then Santa's hat, the Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy musical sheet. I adore the Nutcracker Ballet, and I thought this sheet music would be perfect. And Walgreens actually prints in matte now. You don't have to only get glossy stuff for same day pickup. I'm so excited because I don't want to wait for it to come in the mail, so the fact that I can get that on same day pickup is great now, and one of my favorite wedding photos. One year I was decorating and I thought I was going to try to do just green and creams and whites. That did not work. I love the pops of red. I love traditional Christmas, so I don't think you'll ever see me not use green and red and gold. I love adding gold in there. Keeping that traditional Christmas style, I have our family photos from previous years. I think that's actually part of traditional Christmas decorating, is just having family things, family pictures, family heirlooms, whatever, around the house. And then my antique books that are red and green with the clock on top. This Santa from Hobby Lobby this year. Beautiful, and he looks vintage even though he's not. Easy hack, put some wrapping paper in a frame. I turned the big light on to get some more lighting for over here, but this is so easy, and you already have wrapping paper. Just put it in a frame and bam, you've got some Christmas decor that was super cheap. Obviously, I have to display Michael Bublé's album because this is just a necessity for the Christmas time. I love this background that I found on YouTube. You can find so many backgrounds on YouTube if you're having a Christmas party or you just want to see some festive Christmas art. Go on YouTube, look up whatever you want to look up, and they've got so much. It even has a frame to make it look like a frame TV. Then I've got my cheaper option for the Real Feel garland. This is Cedar and Pine from Michaels. It's got a really nice look to it. The other ones are probably better, but if you're on a budget, this is a really good option. I have two here. And then I put some Hobby Lobby bell picks in there. The garland already had pine cones in it. I love how the bells look in it this year, and I think I'm going to do it again next year. You just have to kind of play around with the bells and kind of maneuver them through the garland so they look like they're in the garland. And also they make the garland fall if they're too close to the edge. And then these twinkling lights I got for half off at Target, so they were only $2.50. They're battery operated and they have a timer. They're on for 6 hours at a time. And over on this shelf, we've got the letters to Santa, more family photos, the My Texas house tree. These are a Target find from last year, and I already had this printed from my gallery wall last year, but now I'm using it on my shelves. I really like having art on the back of these shelves, and it looks so bare without it now. So I want to try to do it for every season. And then I just use books that I already had that are in Christmas colors to add books to my bookshelves, but still add something festive to this space. And then an old Hobby Lobby find. They do actually open. I mean, technically you could use them for gifting if you wanted to be super fancy, but I just use them here for decor. I could store stuff in them if I wanted to, but I have storage in the baskets on the bottom shelves of each bookshelf. As for the tree, the star will not stay straight. And I told you in my last video, this is our possessed star. Earlier today, it was just completely shut off. It's being good now because I'm filming it. But it likes to flicker. It likes to turn off for a while. It has a mind of its own, but it's being good for YouTube right now. So that's what it's supposed to do, project on the ceiling. It's really pretty. But like I said, she does not like to stay on there straight. She's crooked, not facing the right way. We're just going to let her be and do her thing. And then the tree has the bows that I made. These take forever to make, but it's so worth it. And now I have them for years to come. I'm going to leave them. I didn't tie it onto the actual branch, so I'm just going to take them off and store them with the ornaments and use them again next year. And then I have the presents under the tree going all the way over there. That's a unicorn for a goddaughter. She is obsessed with unicorns, so we had to get that for her. A tradition I have with myself is buying matching wrapping paper from Target. So I just buy a couple of different ones that all match and they go with my decor. So I got this sparkly red, I got the sparkly gold, and then the one that I put in the frame on the shelf, and a few bags that also match. So we've got the wreath, we've got the Santa bag, and then we've got the Christmas tree bag. I still love this new tree skirt and how it matches that blanket on the couch. I'm so excited to have this for so many years to come. And now I have an extra tree skirt for eventually when we buy a house and have another tree. Down this hallway we have our mirror. I added a lantern with some candles and then this garland. It's the same one that's on the TV stand, but I put some fairy lights in this as well. And I added a bow. Let me turn a light on. Here's how it looks with the light on. And the bow just adds a little touch of extra festiveness. I love the extra touch in this hallway. It's very small but very impactful. You do not have to do a lot to decorate for a holiday or a season. Then we have the dining room. I just wanted you to see what it looks like with the lights off first. We've got Elmer the Moose. You guys know I love him. You can still see the lights when the big light is on, but I wanted you to see it with the lights off. This is my Studio McGee garland from this year. I love it. The deep red leaves are so pretty, and then it's got the berries on there, and it's got multiple types of greenery in it. Highly recommend this. It is gorgeous, and it's just the touch of red that I need because Elmer the Moose does not have red in the picture. As for the table, I have my napkins tied in bows, and I showed you how to do that in my dining room decorating video. And then these are plates I already had. I just got a gold charger to tie in with the rest of the gold. And then the bow napkins tie in with these bow taper candle holders. And then these are Studio McGee taper candles from this year. They match the napkins and the garland so nicely. And then I also have the Studio McGee runner from last year. It matches the pillows in the living room so nicely, makes it feel cohesive with that area. And I've got my Nutcracker Christmas glasses. Got the Nutcracker, Clara, the Mouse King, and the Sugar Plum Fairy over here. This is my favorite tablescape for Christmas that I have done yet. And then on my shelf in the dining room, I have this Studio McGee Christmas serving platter and my hearth and hand plates from many years ago. I'm really sad I didn't get my hands on the other serving platter to match this. Hopefully she'll bring it back next year. It has been out of stock for so long, and it's so hard to actually be able to order it. But this one is beautiful with all of the detailing, and it looks vintage. I love it. Going into the kitchen, first is this counter space. Still the same, I've added different cookies in here. Those are the Milano peppermint chocolate cookies, and I've got my candle burning. This is supposed to light up, but it ran out of battery, and I don't have one of those little round batteries to replace it. Along this counter, I have this gold or brass hearth and hand garland, and then over here, I've got more gold Christmas decor. And I added a bow to this lamp. In the kitchen itself, I added these bows to 2 of the cabinets. It looks like they're presents. I only did these 2. One, because I only had enough ribbon for these 2. And also, it can look like a lot when you do all of them, but who knows? Maybe in the future, I'll end up doing all of them when I have more ribbon. I can always change my mind. Up here, I have this deer from Big Lots a couple of years ago. I also have one on this side, and then these are all baskets we use for storage. On this tiny little wall area, I have a dollar spot sign. Again, with the dollar spot, this is old, but it's so cute. It says December 25th. And then this is a little $5 sign from Target, and I'm using it again in the same spot I did last year. We've got a hearth and hand spoon rest, and then I have my tea kettle, which we can use to make hot cocoa. We've got a gingerbread frosting candle. They have this scent again this year. It smells so good, but they don't have this packaging. It goes really nicely with the rest of the kitchen because I have kind of a little gingerbread Santa theme going on. We've got this rolling pin, which is available again this year, and then some spatulas. This is an old hearth and hand one, and I think this is from just regular Threshold. This is my pie server. This house is from Ross. You can find it at TJ Maxx Home Goods as well. Cheaper at Ross though. I love it. It is so pretty. I like this one better than the one in our bedroom, and it was cheaper. It goes very nicely with this Hobby Lobby Santa Is he not just the cutest little thing? I think maybe next year I might try to get Mrs. Claus because there's a Mrs. Claus that matches him. I put Christmas photos on our Google Hub. I did this for Halloween and fall as well. And then these are some old threshold bowls. I ended up folding this towel a little bit. I like it better like this. And then I have the red towel and I found this. We were gifted these last year and I had these hooks already. So I thought it would look really nice here, and it's easily accessible for when we're cooking and baking. You guys know I love my seasonal mugs, so all of these are Christmas themed mugs. We've got 3 Santas, a Christmas tree. I think this is my favorite one this year. That's the only new mug that I got this year. You guys should be proud of me. And then I've got a gingerbread. This is gingerbread themed. And then I've got a couple of Hearth and Hand mugs. They make really cute holiday mugs. That one is Hearth and Hand as well. I thought about doing all Santas, all gingerbread, and then trees, but I decided to mix them up. I think it looks cute that way. I've got my peppermint bark recipe up here. The new hot cocoa one that Michael's has is so cute, but I already have this one, so I didn't purchase it. Maybe in the future, if they still have it, they might change it again next year. I've got the Pottery Barn gingerbread glasses that were gifted to me by my brother-in-law and sister-in-law. I adore these. They're so cute and go so nicely in this gingerbread kitchen. This is a mug that they still sell at Home Goods and TJ Maxx. I purchased it last year. And then, okay, this was a really good dollar spot find. I got this last year. I think it was a $5 find, and I love having it here. And then some gingerbread napkins. We had a lot left over from last year, so I brought them back out. I've got another Santa mug. I want to say he's from Hobby Lobby, but I can't remember. I know for sure that he's from Hobby Lobby. This is one of my favorite finds, and it matches that mug. He's winking as well, and that's from Hobby Lobby. Then this is in the dollar spot again this year. That is a good dollar spot find recently. I got this last year. They brought it back, which I thought was a good choice on their part. We've got Hobby Lobby gingerbread trees and a Martha Stewart kitchen towel. Like I said in my other video, Martha Stewart has some really nice kitchen towels. My Halloween ones were also Martha Stewart. And I used one of these gingerbread glasses to put spoons and glass straws for iced coffee. I used my homebody book just to elevate all of this because when I put it in without that, it was all too low and you couldn't see it as well. So I just stuck a book in there, and it's a nice little platform for everything. Did you guys know they make seasonal scrub daddies and scrub mommies? This is a reindeer, and this is a Christmas tree. They have some other ones, but these are the 2 I wanted. I buy them anyway, but that's an easy way to add some festiveness to the kitchen. Obviously, you can also get some Mrs. Meyer's. Guys, I'm so upset with myself. There's a gingerbread scent this year, and I had no idea. I just went to Target the other day and saw it, and I already have the peppermint. It smells amazing, but I'm glad I tried the peppermint one. This matches the oven mitt on the oven, and then this came with it. Again, that was gifted to us last year. In the master bedroom and bathroom, I only made a couple of minor changes. I added this garland to our headboard. It just adds that little extra pop of festiveness. This is from Michael's. It's got some glitter and berries in it. The glitter and the berries come off very easily, but once I got it up there, it doesn't fall off. It's really just when you're moving it and touching it. But I did warn Ethan that he might have some berries and sparkles fall on his head. In the master bedroom and bathroom, I only made a couple of minor changes. In here, I added this garland to the top of our headboard. It's another Michael's garland. It's got some berries and sparkles on there. They do fall off really easily, but it's only when you're moving it and touching it, so they're not falling on our head, although I did warn Ethan he might have berries and sparkles on his head. Other than that, everything's the same. I love how the bedroom turned out this year. I just have a couple of Christmas books and a Christmas candle on my bedside table, and I have a gingerbread theme going on in here to match the kitchen. I just adore the gingerbread trend that's going on right now. I bought these pillowcases last year. I wish they came in a full sheet set. I would have bought them, but I could only find pillowcases. And then this year from Kirkland's, they added a gingerbread girl pillow to go with the gingerbread man pillow that they had. So I got those and this blanket from HomeGoods, and I think it ties together really nicely. I've got the touch of traditional Christmas plaid there. Oh, I actually made another change in here. I added a Christmas photo from a few years ago to Ethan's bedside table. And then over here, I have the same gingerbread house, the snowmen holding the tapered candles. All of this is in my scalloped basket from Ross. And then again with the dollar spot stems, these are from the same year I got the ones from the living room. They are gorgeous. I wish they would bring back stems like this. And then these are Hearth and Hand mixed in with them. They're in my Anthropology vase right here, which matches the black poles and the black lamps that I have in here. And then this is I think it's from the Studio McGee fall line, the candle tray, and then just a Bath and Body Works candle on top. You guys know I can't leave Tilly out, so I have her Happy Holidays gingerbread pillow that I bought her last year from Target on her bed. And then I painted this ornament in a little crafting thing that I went to with my mother-in-law and sister-in-law. Over here, we've got the reindeer snacks for Tilly and a figurine of Santa Claus that I bought a few years ago from Hobby Lobby. In our master bathroom, like I said, not huge changes. The only thing I did change is the soap dispenser. I forgot that I have this Nutcracker soap dispenser, so I changed that out with my one that I use year round. Still have the Christmas tree wallflower, the candy cane striped hand towel, wanted Santa Claus sign, and then my greenery. And over here I have the Christmas tree candlesticks, and I'm never going to burn these because I want to use them every year. We've got the matching floor mat to go with the hand towel. These are from Target last year, and I plan on using them next year as well. And then up here I still have the Nutcracker and my little pot of Christmas greenery on our shelves.